All right, here we go. Doing the upper control arm bushings. I already got the caliper off, the spindles off, upper control arms off. I'll do the lower one next. Doing this in 1 day at a time, or 1 day per side. I only got a couple hours, and then I gotta push it out tomorrow for work. So wanted to talk to you about our bushings I got. Prothane. It's a pretty nice little setup here on the bushings. These are the same ones. There's a little part number there. I think they're 91 bucks. You can get red or black. I went black. I put these in my other Vega panel, my yellow one, and they work great. Some people say it's a hard ride, but the V8s and squeak, they don't squeak. They didn't squeak, and they handle really good. So here I am, the control arm. I'm installing actually this piece right here on the one side, and then we'll put the bushing in after that, and this spacer in next. But I'm not going to do ball joints this round. Those things are pricey compared to I remember doing mine 4 years ago. So I just want to get the bushings done and then set the height on the Vega. It seemed a little high. I got to cut a coil, get all that done, get the alignment done. Or I probably won't get the alignment done, get the inspection done, and then I'll come back and I gotta see how the ride height goes. If I get the ride height where I like it, then we'll get the alignment done. I don't drive it that far anyways, but this is where we're at. This is actually Monday night. I haven't talked to you guys, I think, since Thursday. I don't remember what day, but anyways, went through, mounted the seats in. I had some, I think Thursday I messed with the Sniper fuel injection. If anybody out there is really good with Sniper fuel injection, give me a holler. Ended up having a high idle, and I went on YouTube and it said the secondaries are most likely sticking open. So sure enough, I pulled the air cleaner off, looked at the secondaries, and the spring, I had to rotate the spring one more time. And then I tried to mess with the idle air control, IAC, IAC, what they call it. They say, the IAC at idle should be 8 to 10, 8 to 12. But this thing was like 100 when I started, or before I touched it, and now I got like down to 80. But when I brought it down to 0, I went through the steps that they say, and I think this motor's too built because it would not idle. It was too low of an idle. So I kind of went back and adjusted the idle like a carburetor, which you shouldn't with the Sniper fuel injection. But anyways, the idle's a lot better now. It was 1,000 now in gear, everything. I drove it down the street back, and it's so much better. Before, it was idling like 14 to 1,500 when it would stick, and then when it tried not stick, it was 1,100 to 1,200. So that took a whole night. I was very stressed out on that, getting that figured out. I thought I ruined it, and then I got it back. And then before, I had a overflow hose here and there on that one. It teed off, and then it was like 180, and the thing started spewing out. I found out that this radiator cap was at PSI it was releasing, and the one up there was at 19. So I ended up filling just a radiator at a normal level. But anyways, I modified this radiator cap with some zip ties, so I think I had it to 35 PSI, but that one is still at 19. And I ordered new radiator caps that for, I think, 23 to 25 PSI. Because the motor's built, and it builds pressure higher and faster. So this one's blocked off, and now I'm filling through that and using this overflow hose here. That was in between the idle and this thing puking out water. And then I thought maybe blowing head gasket, but I've never driven it anywhere, hardly. But it was a very stressful night. Ended up pretty good. So I was down here Sunday, and I polished the car, polished the rims. I think you guys wanted to see me polishing the car, but it's hard. You can see the shine. I was really happy with it. Front wheels. A lot of the scratches came out. Here was a real big scratch going across here. It wasn't a scratch, it was about this wide, and it was black, like something was dragging, but I was able to buff that out. Down there, I can't do anything with all those scratches. I think the seat belt, I don't know why all that's chipped down there. But as you can see, the light's reflecting. It's and then spent some hours on the rears. But I could use, you can see it's still kind of cloudy. I could probably go a couple more times, which I might when I get more time. But it shined up pretty good. I did the same thing to my Love truck. It was an 80s paint job and it was pretty dull. And usually before a car show or something, I'll get the buffer out and it wakes up that old paint job. And you know, good old mothers and never dull. Here's the rear wheel on that. It's nice when the car's on the hoist. You know, I'm not on my knees down there bending, so I just bring the car up to me and get the buffer out. And so it's been pretty eventful. Saturday I was here. I wasn't here. I didn't do anything on Saturday. And then Sunday I had to take care of some chore. Actually, what did we do Sunday? Oh, I went to Long Beach swap meet. Didn't really pick up anything. I sold my front tires, so a friend of mine delivered those. I ended up buying 2 RC cars for my grandkids, so I kind of went my profit on the tires. And went home, got a nap, went to take an hour nap, ended up taking a 2.5 hour nap. Then I had to fix a running sink in the shower. And then I ended up getting here, I think like 3 or 4 o'clock on Sunday, and I was here till 8. But it was good. But anyways, that's our update. I'll probably go some, forget what they call that, not fast time, but you guys can watch me do it really fast. But I did the same thing, same bushings, Prothan bushings on my other Vega. I'm real happy with them. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. We'll talk to you soon. Well, here's the Vega. We got our final inspection done yesterday, and everything's done. Loading her up, taking her home, put her in the garage so I get license plates, and then we'll be cruising to Donut Derelicts, car meets, just having fun with the Vega. It's something I've always wanted since I was 16, a big tire Vega, a back half. Here I am 60, and so just want to share that with you guys. It's been a journey. I'll put in pictures of the Vega when I got it, kind of a recap, or if you want to go back to all the parts, like this is going to be part 9, I think. Part 1 is where I started when it had no dash, nothing in the interior except just a tack, oil pressure gauge, water pressure gauge, no passenger seat, no wiring, no nothing. And just kind of wanted to, had a different hood. I also have another hood I'm going to put on this one. That's I think it's called like a mailbox hood. It's got a little rise to it, and it's got the thing out the back, out the front. That's what the Vega originally came with. I'll try to put a picture in here too, add a picture of the Vega was back in the 80s. You got a hold of the previous owner, the previous owner, and he sent me a picture of it. I'll post that too. Also had the black one-piece fiberglass front end on it. Had a different hood. I got DOT tires on it, DOT rear tires. I put mufflers on it. Actually, there's 2 mufflers on this side and 2 mufflers on that side. Try to slow it down, or not slow it down, quiet it down. Here's the interior. Unfortunately, the seat is gray, like I posted before. I'm looking everywhere for one because it's a drag racing seat. It doesn't have the wraparound like road racing. So I drove like an hour east of my house. I get out there and it's gray. And the pictures on OfferUp looked like it was black. But got the mount in the back for the backrest. Made the seat frames here. Got the shifter going. Got the neutral safety switch working. Got the reverse lights working. Everything works. like I said, it's a street car now. No more, it's a street strip car. Replaced carpet back here. I was gonna put the steering wheel on it. I even painted the ring yellow, but it's a lot smaller and it's a quick release, so I'm not sure. Really don't want to weld it in case I have to replace the tumbler and the steering column or the blinker switch. I just replaced the blinker switch because I had no brake lights, and the tumbler is good new because when I put the steering column in, I replaced that tumbler. It had just a drag racing tumbler with no blinkers or no nothing. So the factory turn signals blink. Just real happy the way it came out. And just wanted to share this journey with you guys. I got more stuff coming. What I want to do to the Vega, I want to mount the other hood on it. Can't think of what else. I got to get back on the love truck too at some point. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off. I've worked 2 weeks nonstop, all day at work and then on after work and then on weekends, and I need to rest, relax a little. But just kind of want to wrap it up. I'll go ahead and post this. So this is Sunday, I think July 19th. I didn't post. I did finish up the front steering bushings last video. I think we were in the middle of it. I got the uppers, the lowers. I'll go back and do the ball joints. They're just a little expensive than I thought. Pro Thing is where I got my bushings. They're really great. I showed it earlier in the video. They're the nylon. I had them on my other Vega panel, the lower control arm bushings. I was real happy with them, so I wanted to put them on this one. So now I don't have no negative camber. The wheel sits, front wheel's up and down. So I don't have to worry about the front end anymore. I mean, I gotta get the bushings done. Everything else looking good. Alrighty, I'll sign off for now, but like I said, I'll post in some pictures of like before and after, and I'm just excited. Finally got a big tire street car and go to the cruising with it. So there's here in SoCal, probably Orange County area, there's probably like 6 other ProStreet Vegas. Well, hopefully we'll meet somewhere at a donut derelict or Long Beach swap meet or Pomona swap meet. I do have a 5-gallon gas fuel cell. I bought a 12-gallon off my friend, so I'll be mounting that. So 5 gallons, I don't get very far with this motor, but I want to mount the 12, and I want to also hook up a fuel level sending. I have one for that, and that's it. We'll be doing good. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, going through this. I still got more stuff to come. I'm just going to take a couple of weeks off to recoup my body, and then we'll go from there. Thanks again, you guys. Peace out. So here we go. Some pictures of before and after, and this is actually before I bought the Vega. I went out and looked at it. I was out in Palmdale, and went over and looked at it. You know, I told the guy I didn't want to waste his time, but I'm interested if I could sell my Vega. So I took some pictures, looked the car over, and I was really excited about the car. It's kind of everything I needed, but I was actually buying it as a race car. So that's why I had to go through the process of doing all the VIN verification, the light brake inspection, and going there for, but this is it. Like I say, this is back before I bought it. I just wanted to look at, this was the interior, basically gauges, switches, steering wheel, big tack, and that's it. Shift light. Here it is, John, the previous owner, carrying the front end. He was racing at a Pacific Streetcar out in Fontana, California. Now here's some after pictures. So after I polished it, I think this was last weekend, not 2 days ago, but last weekend, that when I polished it. Kind of a after, when it's all polished and cleaned up and ready to go home. Just real happy with the way the paint came out. I say like a lot of the buff. There's the interior. I was real happy with the dash because I want it so when you open the door, it looks like a Vega. GT dash, door panels. pretty much everything. It just didn't have a radio, which was fine. And this is what the car looked like back in the 80s, last time it was on the street. It was a street car back in the mid 80s, I believe. There's that hood that I want to, which I got. I just got to paint it. It's similar, I mean, a little different, but it'll work.